Hi there, thanks for emailing me about your Chapter 1 submission. Let's go ahead and take a look at the results and what we can do to make corrections to satisfy the system. So as you mentioned, this is for the My IT Lab. I've already entered the My IT Lab website and I'm taking a look at your exact results. I went ahead and downloaded the file that was submitted and we'll take a look at that exact file. So looking at the steps here, step number 2 says, change the name of sheet 1 to documentation. And if I click on the little red arrow there, it tells me exactly what part of that step it didn't like, and it doesn't like the documentation name. So I'm going to hop over to your worksheet, and if I look here, there is just a little typo. So I'm going to right click and choose rename, and I'm going to fix that mistake, and then it should give you the points for that step. Okay, let's move on. That's step 2. If I scroll down, our next one is step 8. Type 5-year total cost of ownership analysis in cell B15. Center the text in B15 through F15 using center across selection. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to your worksheet again. Let's take a look here. Oops, where have I got it? There it is. I'm going to go over to Auto TCO, and I'm just going to make this a little bit wider so we can see what we're doing. So here I'm on cell B15, and you have applied Merge and Center, which is actually, it's very similar, but it's not what the system's looking for. So I'm going to click that button to turn it off. This selection is still made, so it's B15 through F15. From the alignment group, I'm going to click this little arrow. Some people call it a caret. I don't know. Click that little button. And under the horizontal setting, that's where we find center across selection. Okay, so I'm going to pick that one, center across selection, and click OK. And if I click away from this, it looks very similar to Merge and Center, but it's different, and we want to see that skill. Okay, let's go back to the results and see what we have to do next. That should give you the points back for step 8. For step 10, it says, in the documentation worksheet, enter the values shown below. And I'm going to look specifically here at cell C8. If I read through this entire statement, we know that the system is super picky. So I'm just going to notice that the word worksheet is in lowercase. And if I come back to your sheet here, the word worksheet has a capital letter W. I'm going to change that to a lowercase letter W. Super picky, but I want you to keep in mind that this is actually good training for us, because when we're working in Excel, this level of detail is needed. We're working with numbers and data, and one little error can throw the train off the tracks. So although it's a bummer, it's actually a good thing that we have a system that is keeping us on our toes. Go ahead and make those corrections, resubmit, and email me if you have any questions at all.